Hello and welcome to Kayla's World. I'm Kayla Canoe, author, YouTuber, gamer, and aerialist. And today's video is going to be about how to set up your story on Kindle Vella / it's going to be a little bit of a vlog on what I did and how my experience was setting up my story on Kindle Vella, as well as what my story is. So yeah, without any further ado, we're just going to jump right in. So Kindle Vella, if you guys don't already know, is basically Amazon's platform for serialized fiction. So it's much like Tapas or Wattpad or those kinds of things where you can publish your serialized fiction stories. And that's what it is. And if you want to know more about what Kindle Vella is and payments and all that fun stuff, I do have a couple videos that I did previously that you can check out. And I'll probably do some more in the future once I start making some money on Vella. But yeah, so my experience setting up my Kindle Vella page was actually interesting. So really all you need is to go to KDP, Kindle Direct Publishing, and they'll take you over. There's a link to click for the Vella platform, and you'll go over to Vella. And all you need information-wise is the title of your series, the author name. You're gonna need a description of your series. You get to pick 7 story tags, so you might want to do some research on what you want your story tags to be, and that would be things like science fiction or romance or boys love or dark romance or steamy or whatever fits your book or your serial, because it's a serial. And then there's also categories, so your main categories, much like you would for any other publishing platform. So you might pick fiction, nonfiction, science fiction, fantasy, romance, whatever it is. So you'll have your main category, subcategories. So you have 2 categories that you pick, and then you have 7 tags that you can also utilize, and that's basically how your story will be kind of sorted. So you'll want to know what those are, you'll want your description and your title, and that's really it. That's all you need, information wise. But you also need an image, and that's where the fun story comes in. So the image can be no bigger than 1600 pixels by 1600 pixels. So it's supposed to be a square image, and it'll display as a circle on Vella. So whatever's in your square image, you want to make sure the main focus is within the circle, because the corners will be cut off once you upload it. And I think that you're not supposed to have text or anything on there, because your image will be displayed with the title and author name along with it. So yeah, I tried uploading my image a million times, and I created my image on GIMP, so I knew it was exactly 1600 pixels by 1600 pixels, and I kept looking online to find other ways to make this image, and it turned out that on the day that I decided, hey, I'm gonna do Kindle Vella, and I'm gonna get this bad boy set up, that day Amazon's services crashed, just completely crashed in my area of the world. And so I didn't really know that or understand that, and I just kept trying to upload my image, and it kept coming back as check your image size to make sure it's right. But in reality, it wasn't working because the Amazon services site was down, but it didn't tell me that. So I was getting really heated about getting this image on there, and I was very upset. But it should be easy as long as your image fits the 1600 by 1600 pixels and is less than 2 megabytes or whatever. It has it listed above the upload your image area. So as long as it actually fits those standards, it should just take a couple seconds to upload, and it pops in, and it's not an issue, and everything's wonderful. But when I did it, the system was down. So if you're having troubles with your image and you know it's the right size, maybe just Google search and see if Amazon systems are down, because apparently that's a thing that happens. yeah. Anyway, for the most part, uploading onto Kindle Vella has been really easy. So I had to put in all that information to like set up the series, but then you also have to have your first episode ready to go before you can publish your series. Obviously, you can't publish it without having content. So yeah, I published it and I published my first episode. And if you guys don't know, the first 3 episodes are free for your readers to read, and then after that they have to pay tokens, which is basically just the currency that Amazon uses. If you want to learn more about that, that is in one of my previous videos where I talk about the token structure and what that means. But yeah, so I kind of out on a whim decided to do this and publish on Kindle Vella. And so yeah, I am publishing my story that I wrote in 2020 for NaNoWriMo, and it is titled Space Slave. It is a sci-fi romance slash boys love romance slash MM romance, and it's definitely going to be a little steamy. It's definitely got some dark undertones, and it is going to be a little kinky, so it's going to have some BDSM stuff to it. I'm gonna read the description for you guys, and hopefully this doesn't get flagged, because I tried posting my story description on Instagram and it kept removing it, so we'll see. A little bit of content warning. My stories are meant for adult audiences, so yeah, that's my content warning. It's meant for adult audiences. Anyway, so Space Slave. Description. Here it goes. My name is Colton Arthur Anderson. I was a simple earther teen who played video games with friends and secretly published boys love stories online. But when thugs from the Black Hole Group broke into my house looking to collect on the huge debt my drunk of a father owed, my life was forever changed. In order to save my mother from a life of prostitution, I agreed to sell my virginity on the intergalactic black market. So yeah, that is what Space Slave is about. If you guys are interested, I obviously have that linked below. I just started this series. I am very excited for it. I am excited to see how this Kindle Vella journey goes. I have been publishing serialized fiction for over a year now, over on a different platform, on a free platform. If you guys have heard me talk about it, it was Project Infinity, which is also a sci-fi-ish boys love series, and it's on Tapas. That is also linked below if you want to check that out. That one is completely free to read. And the first 3 episodes of Space Slave are available, and those are free to read if you're interested. Giving me likes on those episodes will help me be more discoverable on Vella. So if you guys want to support me without having to give me any kind of money, you can go over to Vella, check out Space Slave, read the first 3 episodes, like the first 3 episodes, and consider leaving a review, so that way other people can see me and find me and enjoy my content. But yeah, that is all I have for you guys today. I'll probably do some updates later on about how this Vella journey is going for me, but it has started and it's out there and it's what I'm doing, so yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed your time here in Kayla's World.